There's going to be a fight at the White House, but it might not be what you think.
Dana White confirming the White House will host a cage match for a UFC fight. He had this to say on CBS this morning.
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen. Well, think about this. When you were just asking me, at the beginning how I felt about, where we are today. July 4th, 250th birthday of the United States of America, live on CBS from the White House.
Well,
so,
listen.
Yeah.
White also says he will meet with the president to iron out the details later this month. Trump has been a big supporter of UFC fights, attending several events since the start of his second term.
Now, White's UFC also striking a $7.7 billion deal with Paramount. That deal coming just days after Skydance and Paramount's $8 billion merger closed. Interesting timing. Look, I'm proud of all the UFC has accomplished. I think it's a great sport. Since 2001, they've completely changed the game. They were largely irrelevant compared to the status that they have now, and now on their way to being an international sport. Huge deal. Listen, I'm still the grandma who's like clutching their pearls about having a cage fight at the White House. I think that is wild. And like, I don't know why that needs to happen on the lawn of the White House. I think that it's like,
it'll be one of the more dignified things to happen in our government buildings.
Yeah, like January 6th was not very dignified. You're right. And Trump pardoned all those people. So that's an exact example. No, well, I'm going to tell you, that's exactly what not dignified. I just think that
what I find undignified is them coming together to find out ways to take more of our money and send more of it overseas. That's what
you're referring to.
Yes.
But I just don't want to see this happen. I think that they can have this anywhere. They can have it in Washington, D.C. The president can attend. Like, why does it need to be on the White House?
Your pearls
I am. Why does it need to be on the White House lawn? I just feel like it's...
Put those pearls down. Why can't it be on the White House?
Because it's like having Gladiator back in the day in Rome and just having I don't want to see this. People are actually getting bruised and hurt. This is not a performance. We're not watching Broadway at the White House. We're watching people whoop each other and have bloody noses and really get hurt. Like, this is not even WWE. I probably would have felt better with, because that's largely acting and fake. I don't want to see people actually beating each other down at the White House. I just think that, we need to have... We've gotten rid of so much decorum, and I don't care what people think about me clutching my pearls. I'm a grandma.
Sport. This isn't beating up people without their consent.
It's a cage fight, essentially.
They fight each other.
Yeah, I know.
You sign up to
so did gladiators back in the day. I just don't want...
Well, they killed them, and a lot of them were sentenced to do it, right? So it's different.
This is basically like dog fights at the White House.
No, it's not, because the dogs can't consent to the fighting.
Okay.
That's wrong.
So you have
I
no
am
issue
a
with
libertarian.
this.
I believe in the ethics of consent. If you willingly want to participate in fighting for money, you have that right to do that. And these people like doing that. And people love watching the sport. And Trump's a fan of it. And a lot of Trump people are a fan of it. And so I have absolutely no problem with it.
Okay, well, I just want to start putting a list of events I'd like to see at the White House. I want to see 50 Cent perform over there, in the White House lawn. I want to, what are you talking about? Anything goes at the White House?
Why can't 50 Cent?
He can, but that's not, it doesn't usually happen. Usually someone who sings there is like an opera singer or Beyonce or somebody serenading on a nice event for inauguration. Like, anything doesn't just go at the White House.
We can do a little ballerina tap dance, something for the girls. I don't know, something for... I've never watched, I don't think, a single second of UFC. I'm not saying this as a fan of it or someone who's even particularly well informed about it. I just think it's perfect.
I have a friend that fights well in UFC, Muhammad Usman. He's a good friend. I actually just still don't want to see the fight happen there. And I respect his career and his craft. And I'm not saying this in a way that's trying to be judgmental or condescending. I'm saying it in a way that there's so many venues
throughout what an opportunity. Well,
I feel like it can happen anywhere else. It doesn't need to happen at the White House. Too much stuff is going on. Why is this a prime thing?
It's kind of like the line from Dr. Strangelove where they say, "Gentlemen, no fighting in the war room." The White House is a
I don't want to see somebody whooping somebody in the middle of the White House. I would like to see, some beautiful flowers not get bulldozed over and completely change the way that this. I would like to see Obama's painting not get moved into the stairwell. These are all things that President Trump has done in recent days.
Horrible painting.
He moved into a stairwell. He's breaking decorum. So I just don't like how Trump just breaks all decorum.
I'm surprised Obama didn't put that painting in the stairwell.
No, he just hates Obama. And then you wonder why Joy Behar goes on such a rampage, because out of all the presidents, you move Obama's to the stairwell. He's just a little bit hating on him.
I saw them talking, and
they
seem to get along perfectly well when they talk.
Yeah, okay. They're not like you and I, Robby. I'm sorry to break the news. I don't think they're really friends in real life.
Your poster, your painting, Lindsey. But
you should put a painting right here.
I wanted a good one. I want a good one of you.
I like that painting just fine of Obama. I'm not going to lie.
The one of him slipping back into the grass. I don't like it. I don't like it. Something about it I don't like. That does it for us today on Rising Live. Look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way today. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Hills YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we're now available anywhere you listen to podcasts. Bye-bye.